Good evening, guys. So today I'm going to talk about what I did not learn in school. And number one is controlling your emotions. Well, there is no subject of controlling your emotions, so I would say that you don't learn that. But there are teachers, good teachers, that actually teach you how to control your emotions, but sadly, I didn't have one in school. But I know there are some outliers, of course. I can't make everyone happy. But yeah, controlling your emotions in general, I'm sure schools they don't teach this. Controlling your emotions is one of the most important things in this world as a society. And it's funny that the schools got this one wrong. Like they fucked up on this one? Like really? How could you not teach that? You know, all these school shooters, all these people that do crimes, where do you think it comes from? It's from emotion. It's from not controlling their emotions. It's from letting emotions take them over, letting their irrational mind control their actions. That's why they're doing all these stupid things, all these impulsive things, all these things that the rational mind would never do. And that is why. I don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing, but I just wish I was taught this in school. I wish I didn't have to go on YouTube and learn. I learned this from Andrew Tate, Andrew Tate, imagine that. He teaches you how to control your emotions and use it well. And use it for the good of society and not be a jackass. So people hate Tate. I don't know, all these people, they're like really emotional and like always using their irrational mind and just shitting on him. Sure, of course he has bad qualities. I won't deny that. He's not a perfect individual. But that doesn't mean he's this evil person and like he's bad and all that shit. Like he's probably somewhere in the middle. Okay, he's not perfect, but he ain't a bad guy too. He's just a normal dude. He's a marketing genius, business savant that knows how to talk. And you guys just got triggered by him. So yeah, he played with your emotions. And if you just controlled your emotions, he probably wouldn't be famous anymore. So it's kind of funny, you guys. Like it's you have to control your emotions. You can't let your emotions dictate your actions because it's irrational. It's irrational. You gotta do something stupid if you let your emotions run you. Although there are some times where emotions can be a good thing, but most of the times it's not a good thing in general. You can use your emotions like, let's say you're very angry. Anger is a good emotion, and you can direct it to like a task, like maybe swimming a 50-meter like very fast. Anger can help you do that better. So there are some times where you can play with your emotions and use your emotions to your advantage. But most people don't control their emotions. They're sad and they just say, "Okay, I'm sad. I can't do anything about it." But you can think logically about it. Okay, if you're sad, okay, for example, you're sad. Okay, okay, I'm sad. Why am I sad? Why? Why am I feeling this way? Then you go back and you start to think what you did in the morning. Like, oh shit, yeah, I ate that stupid pizza or I ate that stupid muffin, and now I feel like shit. Now I feel groggy. Now I interact with people and I don't feel like talking to them because I feel fat now. Oh shit. Oh, so that's why. What if I fix the food thing? Will it be the same? Okay, I fix the food thing. Okay, it's still the same. Or maybe I'm not exercising, maybe I'm not getting enough sunlight. Then you fix those things slowly first. And I guarantee you, for most of you watching, if you just do those simple things, then you stop being sad. You'd be like, oh, it's like, oh shit, I was sad. Oh damn, didn't know that existed. And then you just solve it. But most people don't think because I don't know. It's funny. I don't know if the school system is just made to make you this way, or are you actually this way? I don't know. I don't know the people. I don't know the intentions of the people at the top. You know, I'm sure. I think if I was a person at the top, well, I wouldn't do that honestly. But I don't know. The people at the top are probably evil, and they probably want you to stay a slave and want you to not eat that healthy food, because if they know that if you ate that healthy food and you became someone that used their brain and think, then that wouldn't be good for them, because you're now all of a sudden they're competitors and they're going to compete with you for resources. So they don't want that. They want you to be a good worker. They want you to be someone that is in the machine furthering their own cause. That's I don't know. I just think that's what they want. I could be totally wrong here. I could be bullshitting you. But if you know, you know. 如果你知道，你知道. But yeah, you know it's controlling your emotions. I think most of you can do well just controlling your emotions. I personally would not do that if I was, let's say, God. I don't know what I would do, honestly. I'm not there yet, so. But I would hope that I would do something good and not, like, the Renaissance period when artistic everything was great. Actually, I'm not too sure about the history of Renaissance, but I heard that it was a good time in history. So I hope that the digital renaissance maybe can happen right now. That everyone goes on YouTube and becomes a personal brand person, and it becomes normalized. That's the way that you make money. And yeah, I hope that we go into that period, but you never know. But yeah, controlling your emotions, man, like, it can save you a lot. It can save you a lot, especially when someone triggers you and you just relax. You don't need to use the F word. You don't need to like shout at them back, even though I do sometimes when the time is required. I would never say never. I think there's always a time to use your emotions. It's all about picking the right time. It's all about timing. It's all about timing that sniper, making sure it's aimed, and then you see ahead, you pull the trigger. Not straight away pull the trigger, you like see it, and you know for a fact that you're gonna land the shot. You just boom. That's what you want. Timing is everything. Using your emotions at the right time. But yeah, anyways, I got too carried away there. But yeah, you gotta be in control, or the world will manipulate you. If someone sees you so easily controlled by your emotions, then like, oh, easy. This guy's an easy kill. Easy. He can't. His emotions run him. He can't. He's gonna get destroyed, man. Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about him. Once they see you, like, oh, man, once you see you reacting and all that shit, now they're like, oh, I got this dude. I got this chick. She nothing. You don't need to worry about them. So yeah, unless you want to be looked down on, then maybe it's different. But yeah, that's what people see when they see you not controlling your emotions. They don't. I mean, of course, they might console you and say, "Oh, don't." But that's because they don't want to piss you off and make you even more emotional. The people that get attacked are often the most unemotional. Like unemotional people, other people want to get them to be emotional. They want to get them to be angry. That's their goal. Let's say I'm really like, I'm indifferent and I just don't give a fuck. People will come to me and try to piss me off and try to make me emotional because they see, oh, this guy is so unemotional. You know what? I'm just gonna piss this person off. He seems too unemotional. I don't like that. I'm gonna piss the fuck out of this person and see what he does. Same thing goes if you're super emotional. So I think it's the best to be in the middle. It's the best to be in the middle where you're untouchable, basically, and you're unpredictable. They don't know your next move. They don't know what's gonna happen. You become an air of mystery. I think that's what I think is what I like to become. An air of mystery, an air of unpredictability, and an aura of fear. You know, they're like, shit, I don't know what this guy's gonna do next. I like the idea. I don't know. Maybe I'm going on. Maybe I'm thinking too big. Sorry about that. But yeah, guys, bottom line, control your emotions. I wish school taught this. Like, it should be in the curriculum. It should be a subject. Emotional self-regulation, whatever fancy name they would put it. Mandatory, more important than math. Because math, you could be a math genius and a bad person, and you can't control your emotions, and you could use math to like destroy the entire world. So I think emotional control is a very important skill. I think it is, but people don't teach it. People don't teach it. Maybe I'm not thinking it enough through like what are the implications of teaching this subject in school. You know, I'm just saying my opinion and what I think that school should teach. But you know, let me know like if you think that they should teach that in schools, you know, and what are the implications of adding that subject. Will it be better for schools? Will it be worse for schools? Or you think the best school system is the one we have now? You know, let me know in the comments down below. Because I know for a fact you're never gonna have a perfect school system. You know, just because you add something like that, it isn't gonna help. But yeah, I wish school was a better place, and then maybe I would have stayed in school if I knew for a fact that it would give me a better future. But I just knew, you know, 1.5 years ago, I analyzed. I looked in the future and see what kind of future that I would get by going down the path I was going. And I didn't like that future. And that is why I dropped out. It was rational. It wasn't like, oh, just because Andrew Tate, oh, asked me to drop out. I bet every one of you think that, right? You think, he dropped out as Andrew Tate. Oh, like you know what's in my head. Don't worry. I understand that. It's okay. If you know, you know. And yeah, people think that way. It's crazy. They think like, oh, he dropped out because of Andrew Tate. Oh, he watched all this content. Well, I actually thought about it. Okay, I used my brain and Andrew Tate was part of it, but Alex Hormozy was really the one that closed me on it. Like, you're gonna waste 4 years of your life learning a marketing degree. Doesn't make sense. And I mean, it's okay if it's just time, but you gotta spend $500,000 just to get an education overseas. Doesn't make sense. If I use my dad's money, he's gonna be like, I paid you $500,000 just to study there. That's why you should stay. You should stay in school. Don't take any risks. I didn't want to be in that too, because I saw the future. I used my brain and I thought deeply about what future I would be getting. I could be wrong, man. Maybe the future could have been better, but I took a risk and I stick with it. And I think that's life. You sometimes you gotta make decisions and you gotta make hard decisions and you gotta live with it. But I'm glad that I made the decision. No one made it for me. I made it myself, and I can live with that. Even if it's a bad decision, I can live with that because I'm the only person to blame, no one else. And that's absolutely freeing for me. So, yeah, don't drop out because of me. Please don't drop out. Unless you really know and you're okay with taking risk. But I honestly think all young people should be taking risks. Not taking life or death risks, but risks like spending $1,000 on crypto. I think you can do that. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You lose everything. You're still 20. You're still 18. You're still 16. What do you have to lose? Time and money. You might as well just lose it and learn a lesson. That would teach you more about life. So yeah, it's my opinion. And you guys might be wondering, oh, okay, we gotta control our emotions. How do we control our emotions? Good question. I think YouTube has better answers than that. I'm sorry, I don't have the answer. How I control my emotions, I can tell you how I do it, but I can't tell you how to do it because everyone's different. How I do it, I just like, whenever I feel emotional, I just like think, why am I feeling this way, and why am I so compelled to take this action and piss this person off? Okay, if I do this, they're probably gonna have some consequences. Unless I'm okay with that consequences, then I'll probably just do it. But if I don't like the consequences, then I probably should not do it. And is this person worth the attention? Is this person worth my saliva? If it's not, then I should just shut up and just let it slide and just totally ignore it. Give it contempt. Act like it didn't even happen. Like when something triggering happens, I just stay quiet. I act like it never happened. I'm like, and they talk about, and they try to trigger me again. I'm like, I just act lost, bro. Like, and then I just confuse them, and they're like, shit. They're like, oh, okay, he didn't listen, whatever. So yeah, ignore it. Control your emotions, or your emotions will control you. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you see no opportunity, there will be no opportunity. 如果你看不到机会，那就没有机会咯。